Okay, so I'm looking kind of messy right now, and I have a blanket on, and I don't even care. But, fun stuff, we had Strike for Gaslight today, which was the show that we just finished at Western Michigan University. um, yeah, we had Strike today, and Strike was almost done. They were like, oh, Strike should take about 4 hours, and we got done with basically everything except for a little bit of cleaning in the Williams Theater. With 3 hours, and so we were all getting ready to like just finish up the sweeping and put everything back where it needs to go so we can get like head out. And people were pushing the seats back, and the seats are motorized, so they have a bunch of electrical stuff on the back that's actually important to the story. So they're shoving the chairs back, and then bam, water spraying down from the ceiling. They hit a pipe with the seating unit, and they had, like, everyone sprinted over there, dragged it back out, shoved all the curtains out of the way, pulled the other seats out from over there, and started unplugging any extra things that were still plugged in and moving everything they could. And the other half of us just started sprinting around the entire rest of the building, grabbing as many, like, trash cans as we could so that we could shove it under the water that was leaking from the sky. Not the sky, it was from the pipe, y'all know. But there was so much water. We had, like, probably, like, 50 trash bins that we were, like, rotating from getting water put into them from the ceiling to sprinting it outside to dump it, to bring it back in, to run back, to get more water filled. And, I mean, the whole fiasco only lasted about an hour with the getting all the trash cans, putting everything away, mopping up the floor. The police came because the sirens started going off, and they needed to check to make everything was fine. Yeah, that makes sense. Make sure everything was fine. Oh god, it was memorable. Very fun. Obviously, everyone needed to make a status about it and post pictures and videos that they took, because we definitely had time for that. Fun fact, I started walking swiftly to grab a mop, and I slipped. So, slip inside in the Williams. Slip inside! Slip water park. Water park. I am not even gonna attempt to fix that, and I'm not gonna edit any of this. I'm really bad at, like, vlogging, but I thought it was gonna be an entertaining story. And I want to be able to remember it and story, so. And then people took videos of, like, what was happening. I already said this. I hope you thought this story was enjoyable, entertaining, funny. I don't know. I thought of some pretty terrible water puns to say the whole time, and I thought I was being funny, which I was, so. Yeah. Fun time. Oh yeah, but I did slip right through there, just got right back up. There was water all, like, from my shoulder all the way, like, down to my feet. My feet were soaking wet, because, like, the water was actually, like, this deep at some points, and I needed to walk over there. So my feet were soaking wet, and I was just wearing Vans, so not very protective or supportive, and they don't have that much traction. So, very slippy, slidey. Slippy slidey. Yeah, so I just slipped and I got back up and I started walking back to where I was trying to go to mop, and a few people were like, are you okay? You just slipped and, like, not, like, you wiped out. And I'm like, yeah, no, nothing just happened. I'm perfectly fine and not soaking wet and covered in sawdust. Oh, and to, like, get the water up, they decided to take all the sawdust we had in the shop and just throw it on the floor, which helped a lot, but it was just a mess. The parking lot's gonna be really icy tomorrow from all the excess water. Yeah. Goodbye.